Hey guys, Chris here with Crypto B Vision, bringing you another wicked video. Today we're going to go over some tips and tricks to help you grab that edge while you're trading, holding, or looking at investments inside the market. We're going to go over some trend lines, support lines, and basically some little things that I like to use that help me make a decision whether to enter a trade or when to exit a trade properly. We'll also go over a little bit of leverage. I'm going to ask you guys to watch this video to the end. There's a lot of good information in here, and it goes directly in line with the rest of the Trading 101 playlist. So have a look at that when you're done, please. And please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ding that bell. And drop me a comment down below what you thought of the video. Do you have any tips and tricks that I may have missed? And don't forget about that Telegram group, guys. We are almost 150 members strong, and we are killing it with callouts. We are rocking. So thanks for watching, guys. You know I appreciate your time. And have a great day. We'll see you in the video. Hey guys, so we're in an article. This is my favorite article I've read for tips for new investors. We're going to go through this quickly. I will leave the link to this in the description if you want to go through it even more thoroughly. But for just this video purpose, to keep it short enough for you to stay with me until the end, we're going to just go over the important parts, right? So we're going to simplify this for you. So we start by asking a question. What do you want to do as a new investor? What do you want out of the cryptocurrency market? Do you want to create a supplementary side income? Do you want to replace your job? Or do you want to make millions of dollars by risking and gambling on trades? Or maybe you're just purely here out of fun. Maybe you just enjoy it. I'm 1, 2, 3 of those. So everything, actually all 4. So what you need to do from this point forward is once you figure out what it is you want out of the cryptocurrency market, you have to figure out what kind of commitment you're willing to make. If you're a part-timer, your learning curve is going to be a lot slower than if you're a full-timer. Like with everything else, guys, the more time and effort and practice you put into it, you will get better. And my trading playlist on my YouTube channel is adding up. I think I'm 10 videos in there now, and every one of those is solid gold. That's all you need to learn how to trade. That's how I traded. So as a part-timer, you will learn a little bit slower. But like we talked about, the more time, the better. And if you want to turn this into a job or a full-time trading career sometime, then you need to pick which asset you want to use. And what we're doing is cryptocurrencies. That's why you guys are here. You're here learning about cryptocurrencies. So what are you supposed to do and don't? Like someone who is looking for tips for new investors. So guys, open up an exchange with Binance, KuCoin, Hotbit, BitMEX. There's a ton of exchanges. And if you go to the Crypto B Vision website, we have a list of, I think, 10 on there that you can join. There's also 3 or 4 in the description in this video, but I recommend joining up with 6 to 10 different exchanges. I know it sounds like a lot, but you have a lot of options for different coins that way, and there's a lot of different coins being listed on different exchanges all the time. So you want to be in the know. And careful with your leverage trading, guys. Please be careful. If you are trading with 100 or 125x leverage on Bitcoin, a $100 jump that can happen like that with Bitcoin can liquidate you, which means you lose all of your cash. I recommend no higher than 10x. I like to play between the 3 and the 6x on my leverage trading. And I do not recommend paper trading for you guys. Trading is about psychology, and you can never learn psychology of managing risk with paper money versus real money. So I recommend if you're going to start leverage trading, start with 10, 20, 30 bucks, and that way you're in a trade and you actually get to feel the emotions of when the coin goes up 20, 30%, and also when you get liquidated or you hit your stop loss and you lose a couple bucks, because it's a lot different if you're starting with $200, $300, $400 or even more than that, guys. And we want to make sure we preserve capital. It is the most important thing. Like I say, $10 today is $100 in a year. So what you do need to do is figure out the best free charting platforms. I recommend TradingView and Coinigy. Both links are in the description. They're very easy to use. They come with tutorials, and in the Trading 101 playlist, there is actually a tutorial on how to set up your charts properly so you can do exactly what I'm doing. So in these tips here, set a watch list, and all this is covered in the Trading 101 playlist. But you want to learn your moving averages, your Fibonacci, your trend lines, your support and your resistance, and risk and money management is huge, guys. So don't. Who's done this before? Do not randomly start trading based on some Twitter, Telegram, or Discord message randomly. Spend some time learning the basics. You won't be an expert overnight, but at least you'll learn to know what you are getting into. We've all done that, I'm sure. Sometimes it does work out, but the majority of the time it doesn't. So this says to find a mentor. Well, there are plenty of good traders who offer free Telegram and Discord groups. You're looking at one. Some of them also offer tips for new investors for free, including regular webinars. I don't do webinars, guys, but I do 2 to 3 videos a week. And they're always really good as far as I can tell from the feedback from the Telegram group. And don't complicate your life by trying to learn too many things. Just one thing at a time, guys. If you take a week to learn what a trend line is, at least at that end of that week, you will know what a trend line is. So start following good quality people on social media and slowly try to decipher their charts. And that's what I mean. When I post a chart in the group, if they have their TradingView set up, they can copy my exact chart and see why I'm drawing those lines, ask me the questions, and then they get answers. And then they're learning, guys. This is all about learning. And don't blindly start taking tips from random Twitter shills. We just went over that. I mean, people are always trying to show their own projects or projects they have big bags in, and we want to stay away from that. And you want to keep it as simple as possible. It can take you 2, 3, 5, 10 years to learn, guys, but the longer it takes and the more you take in, the better off you will be. And don't try exotic stuff like mining masternodes or ICOs. I mean, I recommend ICOs. I jump in a lot of them. I've been in the market for a while, but I don't see a problem with ICOs. And we talked about taking smaller trades. And the next thing, guys, don't be in a rush to leave your job to do this. Just make sure you take your time, an hour a day, keep learning and keep learning. And basically that's it in a nutshell, guys. What we're going to do now is we're going to hop into a chart quickly, and we're going to go over a couple basic strategies, the basic tips and tricks, and hopefully we can help you with that. So I appreciate your time. You guys know I do. And let's hop into the chart. Hey guys, so here we are. We're inside TradingView, and we're looking at the Link USD 1 hour chart. So as you can see, I have my trend lines drawn, which is the upper trend line and the lower trend line. Now the lower trend line is acting as support, and the upper trend line is acting as resistance. So we don't count the wicks when we're drawing trend lines. The wicks do not count, just the candle bodies. So the candle body is the solid part, and the wick is the skinny line above it. So resistance is where the price action cannot break through. So it stops and it is rejected down to the lower trend line. And here it is supported because it bounces back up. Support, 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 and then up to resistance. And now when these lines intersect, this is considered the end of the pattern. So buying the breakout is when this price action goes above the upper trend line, holds, and the hourly candle, you can see the timer here on the right, closes above this trend line, and then we wait for the 1 hour candle afterwards. As soon as that 1 hour candle afterwards closes above, you know you have broken out of that pattern. At that point, the price may come back down and test the upper trend line again and bounce off. We call that a retest, and that is your safest entry into an investment. So we went through upper trend line, lower trend line, resistance, and support, and the breakout, right? And here, guys, this is one thing I was always taught. If you have a huge wick up, which means the price went up and immediately back down, that means the bears are pushing that candle body back down, And with a giant wick up, you will have price action down. With a big wick down, you will have price action up. Big wick up, price action down. Big wick down, price action up. So big wick up, price action down a bit. I expect it to come back and test $13.05-ish. I have a purchase order at that point. And then for a stop loss, I would go a little bit lower, probably below the lowest point in the last 10 hours. So somewhere around $12.80 for your stop loss. Okay, guys. Another thing is you want to watch the volume on the bottom. Let the volume be your guide. So if this volume starts getting green, boop, 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 pumping up, like these big green ones, like right here, you see, green, big green volume, ends up in a big green candle. Greens are candles that have closed above where they opened. So each one of these candles is 1 hour. And so on this particular green candle, it opened at about $12.40 and it closed at $12.90. If you look at the top of the chart, guys, O for open, H for high, L for low, C for close. So I hope this helps you guys with basic charting for tips and tricks. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your time more than you know. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ding that bell. Drop me a comment. Is there anything else you'd like to see? Did I help you today? And don't forget about that Telegram group, guys. So I appreciate your time again, and we'll see you in there.